start off, I should ask how each of you got involved in this project.
Simon King, the director, and who wrote The Rise of Whore Betsy, sent his script to my agent. She sent it to me, and I read it and liked it. And we met through Skype, and then said, "Yeah, I'd love to do it." I really like the script.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, I met Simon a while ago over Facebook, which my mom runs. And I was originally going to be a part of a different film, but then he decided to write this one, and he was like, "Hey, I'd love for you to be a part of this." And I'm like, "Sure."
That's awesome. So, to continue on the individual questions, what do you each think is the most important thing about the characters you play, Betsy and Eliza?
The most interesting?
Interesting or important? Or
I think for my character, she's been abused most of her life, victimized because she really has no power, and she, at the end, loses everything and doesn't really have anything else to lose, which empowers her. So I think, I won't, spoil the ending, but yeah, she hits bottom and then makes a choice and is empowered in the end to take care of herself.
Yeah, and I think for my character, one of the main parts is that she's helping pick Betsy up and then help her, empower herself to go out and make that strong choice. So I think that's very important for Eliza.
And to continue on with the, relationship between your characters, what is the dynamic that you've been trying to portray or that you want the audience to be left with?
I think that we look opposite, and our lives seem to be very opposite, but we're actually dealing with the same issues of being disregarded and devalued, and then pulling together to go forward.
Yeah, and I also think they're kind of in a mothering kind of relationship. So Eliza's trying to take care of Betsy, and Betsy's kind of trying to take care of Eliza. So it's kind of like this.
Yeah, it's sweet
balance.
that there's a tenderness there, but they're both very kind to each other. And what kindness does when you give it to each other, it's very magical, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then what do you think has been the most difficult part of shooting so far?
There's a few things. The accent, the cold, and then just trying to stay in that kind of character mindset since we're not in the 1800s. How about you?
I would say dealing with the cold is probably the biggest thing, but I know when we walk away from it, we haven't done, I think, the part that's going to be the coldest, at least for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, I don't know, you have to ask that later. But, no, but at the same time, like the characters and the story, you're dealing with something difficult that you're powerless over. You can't control the weather, and they find a way to do it anyway, and I think that we've done that. We've had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And they're people that have been on the crew that have made it fun. So it's, pulling together and going forward.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
She's amazing. She's amazing.
You are
She's amazing. She's young and totally devoted and keeps going. You can't stop her. Yeah. So.
How would you say this project differs from anything else you've worked on?
I've never done a Western before, which is super cool because it's fun to experience it and think how you would think in the 1800s.
I think it's awesome because it's not, most Westerns don't have the woman loaded up and ready to go. I get to play a badass and also warm-hearted because of our relationship together. It's pretty awesome. It's a great character to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. I don't know if I have anything else to ask.
What do you think of the script? What you know of it?
Well, I read it a little while ago, just for Simon, and I was really intrigued by the idea, and I liked it. And again, the dynamic between the two characters and their backgrounds, so interesting. And being here now, it's awesome to see it come together like it is.
And it's interesting that I think now's a good time for people that they're more interested in this kind of story with females leading.
Yeah.
Because I did a little research on the period, and there were women like that.
Yeah.
It's just that they haven't told
Yeah.
those stories yet. So it's, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really
It's very
is.
cool.
I'm excited that I get to be a small part of this. It's been fun so far.